in a circle of diameter 120 millimeters, I will be inscribing 6 circles, and these 6 circles will touch, each circle will touch 2 other circles and also one end of the circumference of the bigger circle. So first of all, you draw a diameter which is 120 millimeters long. Draw the diameter 120 millimeters long and get the center, which is 60. Then draw the circle. Then draw the circle. So this is the circle of diameter 120 millimeters. So I'll be inscribing 6 circles. So before I inscribe the circles, we'll be doing something. A full circle is 360 degrees. So I'll be saying 360 divided by 6. Since I'm to inscribe 6 circles in this bigger circle, I'll divide it into 6 equal parts. So 360 divided by 6 will give me 60 degrees each. So I'll divide my circle into 6 equal parts. I have 60, 120, 180. These are the 6 divisions of the circle. That means I'll be having one circle here, another here. Then what I'll be doing next is, so at this point I'll be bisecting one of my bisectors. I'll bisect one of my bisectors. Let me use this. Okay, let me make it clearly. So how I bisected this is with, I kept my compass at this point. So okay, properly, let me use a labeling. A, B, C, D, E, F. Now with I kept my with center on B and radius AB. I draw an arc. Then with that same radius center A, I intersect the arc. Now at that point of intersection, I draw my bisector down to O. Down to O. Now I just finished bisecting a sector of this. So after that, at this point, I will name this point X. This point X, that means where the bisector intersected with the circumference of the circle is X. So at X, I'll be drawing a perpendicular to intersect this my extended line at Y. So I'll draw a perpendicular. Perpendicular is a line at 90 degrees. Now, this point where intersected with this, my extension of is Y. So this is the Y. Then after obtaining my Y, I'll be bisecting the angle O. I'll be bisecting the angle OYX. I'll bisect the angle OYX, or should I call it XYO? Anyway you decide to call it. So I'll be bisecting this angle XYO, which is times of bisecting this particular angle. So how do I come across? How do I have to do that? Take my compass with center Y and the coordinate radius. Center Y and the coordinate radius. I'll cut this part and I'll cut this part. Now those two chords will become my next centers. So I place my compass here, extend it to touch the other point of chord. Then I will draw arc here. Now this place as center, I intersect the arc. You can see that there. So I'll be drawing a straight line from Y through that point. Draw a straight line from Y through that point. Anywhere this line touch the bisector of the sector is called Z. We'll call it Z. This is vertically Z. So this point now is your Z, which happens to be the center for all the circles we'll be drawing. So with center O and radius OZ, you draw a circle, a light circle as a guide. You draw a circle, light circle. After getting that circle, let me outline the circle a little for you. Okay, you can see that clearly. So since I've gotten this circle, what I'll do next is this. I'm going to picking out this distance. That means from Z to any point of this. So I'll pick this distance from here to Z. I'll pick that distance. Look at it. This point and Z. I'm picking that distance so I can get the center for all of my circles. Then I place it on this point. On this point C, on the C line, I cut this arc here and cut this one here. I place it here again with that same radius, cut this point and cut this point. Now with that same radius, I place it here and cut this point. Now these points which I just cut are the particular centers for each of my circles. You can see them. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. Then after getting this, pick your radius. The radius is XZ. The radius is XZ. Pick that radius. Then you're ready to draw your circles. So with radius XZ, with Z as center, draw your circle. That's the first circle. Now this is, let's call this Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, Z5. So Z1, Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, Z5. So I'll be drawing circles with those points as my center. These are 6 circles inscribed in, or should I use the word drawn in, a larger circle of 120 millimeters.